It's that time. We are back again with another Reddit critique where I go ahead, look at your designs that you've uploaded to the Reddit, the ones that have been the most upvoted, and I'll give you some coins. If you're new around here, I'm a graphic designer. I specialize in logo type design, where I go ahead and you see the backboard there, do a lot of logo type designs. The goal of these videos and every video on my channel is to help you in your creative journey get better and better, and to also provide you with great infotainment. In this video, brought to you by Envato Elements, I'm going to be showing you the most upvoted designs on the subreddit. Let's get into it. We have got 11.4 thousand members. This is good. We are growing. This is nice. Join the subreddit. It's free. First one with 93 upvotes. Hello. Oh, I thought you just said hello. Hello logo made for a fictional beer brand from Finland. Okay. First impressions, I like it. Simple, illustrative. I love the use of the negative space there to give depth of the other arms. I think it looks really good. The typeface, although it looks a bit handcrafted, I like. It gives it that handcrafted look. Ooh, you've even got the grids on for the logo as well. This gives it more context. I was waiting for like a mock-up, something that would help me. This bottle cap gives it so much more context. I love the black and white of it. The icon works really small and it shows you that it does work when it's small. That's how you know that the logo is effective. Obviously, depending on the situation, when it comes to beers and like bottled drinks, you get like things like Fanta, Budweiser, Coors Light, all those things. Their logos can be scaled down because it's all over the packaging anyway. There is one thing though that I've just noticed on the bottle cap is the kerning issue. What's with the A being so far to the right? You need to fix this. And look at that, this is amazing work. I would drink a lot of these. I love the minimal factor of it. The only problem I have is that although it's minimal, and I love the silver color and everything, it's not very eye-catching. It looks great to us designers. I mean, it looks really nice, simple, but would it sell? That's the main problem that I'm having. Love the design and the logo and everything. I think the more minimal you go in like a drink, the worse it can be sometimes. It depends. You need some sort of flair, something that would stick it out from the shelves. When you're walking past like a liquor shop or you're going to get beer from the supermarket or whatever, you want to choose which beer you're going to have. You want something that actually stands out to you. And maybe this would to some people, but personally for me, it doesn't. That's not taking anything away from the actual beer itself or the logo itself. Again, you've got a kerning issue. I don't understand. Is that a kerning? Yeah, it's definitely a kerning issue. That A needs to be closer to the R. I understand the problem that you're having there because the R and the A, they're notoriously hard to kern because especially with the little slope going on down here on the R, you're going to find it hard to push that A closer. But what you can do is with the arm of the R down here, you can go ahead and make sure that that travels all the way down. So you would change the angle so the A can fit nicely next to it. You should never change the kerning because right now it's kind of like puree, not pure. Does that make sense? It looks like two words. So great work, I love it, it's amazing. This next one, Restore is an upmarket, environmentally friendly, conscious skincare brand. After the initial stages of my process, you can see on Chittco, Chit, not the other word. I came up with this wicked custom arm, which combines a letter form with a leaf to create a really unique mark. I'm really proud of the outcome. Logo design is all about first impressions on these videos. Again, you've given great context there for an upmarket, environmentally conscious skincare brand. The R and the whole thing around it makes sense. It's modern, it's minimal, and you've got an icon within the logo type, and I always love that. I think it works the best. It gives you the best brand awareness while giving the most functionality to the design. You've chosen a really nice typeface, and the edit that you've made to the art is very subtle, but works really well. It shows you a lot about it. That could be influenced by the imagery in the background, which looks really nice as well. Great contrast in there. One thing that a lot of designers wouldn't say, or I would normally say, is that it's great composition. You've chosen very carefully the typeface. I love skincare being at the bottom. That adds extra functionality to the branding, the brand identity. When it comes to logos, it's super important to have functionality in there. If it was just the R, then it wouldn't be functional because one, Yes, you can get across a brand, but it'll cost you a lot of money to market it and to explain to people on Facebook and Instagram and all these places what the company is. With this, we know it's Restore and skincare. What do we take away from that? From reading it and seeing it, we get the brand awareness from the icon, we can see the company name, we can read the company name, remember it, and also we know what it's for. Skincare. Works in the negative as well, I really like that. The color green here is really good. It's very nice. It kind of reminds me of, is it a Vino? Although a lot of designers would say that the R is quite cliche, there is an issue with this. I think having a leaf icon with anything to do with like environment within the brand, whether it's environmentally friendly or eco-conscious, things like that. A lot of people would say that that is cliche, but what I think you've done here is very tastefully created the art to work well. It genuinely works. It's an abstract leaf. I can't find any fault with this. I think it's really nice. Ooh, I like this as well. I love the sketch. Let's see what other people have said. Nice. A lot of work goes into something this simple, but effective. It's true. Logo design is difficult, not because we're trying to do a lot of things. It's because we're taking a core element of something and making it into what it is, which is a simplistic shape that can be remembered and is effective. This other guy says, yes, snaps for this. It's so simple and perfect. Love that rich green. You crushed it. The subtle leaf in the capital R, chef's kiss, perfection, 10 out of 10. Very good. People seem to really like this. Very good work. Really enjoyed it. Well done. The next one, quick breakdown of a logo I made for another project and I thought I would share. Adbury Oaks, Bandcamp. The logo may only consist of a circle and two lines. However, the minimalistic visual style and reducing each element to their base shape has allowed for several components to be hidden within the logo. A lot to consider. Okay, yeah, so you're showing here everything that you've done. You're showing all the work that goes into it. I like this style of like annotating the design for the clients. It shows more than what meets the eye. It shows the work behind it. This is a really good presentation. However, on the Reddit, you should always post more context. Who's it for? Why he created it? Otherwise, I can't really upvote it or do anything in the videos. I mean, it looks great in first person. What I like is the logo being really just simplistic, working really well. The typeface works, you've kerned it correctly. I like the composition, makes sense, it's functional. But again, I like to know a bit more about it. Either way, I'm not taking anything away from this. I think it looks really good. The presentation is more appealing to me than the actual design, and that's not taking anything away. I just think you've done a great job in presenting this. If I was the client, this would be really simple for me to see. Well done. Before I go into the next one, there's something that every single logo design or any single design on the subreddit has that always gets an award, and that is a mock-up. Mock-ups bridge the gap between a fantasy, like just a logo, to reality, the logo being used. Whenever we're doing client work, so whenever me and Jim and Sam are doing anything, when it comes to sending the work to the client, we need to show them how that logo will work. And the only way to do that is viable is mock-ups. What they do is it allows us to show how the logo will work on the product they're selling, the way that they're selling it on their website, everything. If you have a leather company, like a leather making company where you make wallets, like handcrafted, and you need a craft logo to go onto the wallet, then what you should do, if you're designing the logo for that, you should mock it up for the client. They need to see how it will look on their products, because that's the reason why they're buying it from you, is to see it on the products. They've got completely different ways of viewing the logo in black and white. Now, if you're struggling, like most designers, to find great mock-ups, there is a website, and Envato Elements are sponsoring this video because they have over 50 million assets on their website, including mock-ups, photography, fonts. Anything you need as a freelance designer is on Envato Elements. And we've been using Envato Elements for nearly a year now for most of our mock-ups that we give out and a lot of the assets that we use. Essentially, Envato Elements is less than $20 a month on an annual subscription, and you have a simple license. So effectively, you have $20 a month for 50 million assets, which is insane. And when you stop the subscription, or if it runs out or you don't want to carry on, but you've got the mock-ups and stuff and you've been using it for client work, it doesn't matter. You won't get in hot water because of the way that they've licensed it to you. It makes it super simple, so you don't have to worry. So with the link in the description and in the pinned comment, you get 50% off the annual subscription. It's a no-brainer really. We've been doing it, it's great. Thought we'd just share it with you. Thanks Envato for sponsoring this video and making this series happen. Back on to the next one. Fruitsy is a new fresh juice company located in Qatar. It's fresh, natural, and colourful. It's kind of challenging to create the Arabic version because of the differences between the letters. So it was in Arabic and you've brought it into just like the Roman letters. That's super cool. First of all, it reminds me of Cadbury's, but that's just because purple over here, it's their colour. Cadbury's have purple, so everything that they have is purple. That's their brand recognition right there. I love the type. I think you've done a great job making it playful, legible, and showing that it's got a bit of movement in there, a bit of jiggling. If you just had it so corporate, it would be pants. No one would really want that. Oh wow, look at that. So that's the Arabic, and then you've gone here. Obviously, I'm gonna say this one looks better because I can read it, but that still looks amazing. This here doesn't look very good. This here, I don't think works. You've got too much going on in the background, although I can understand it, sort of. The packaging here, the mock-ups, you see this, mock-ups win, looks super nice. I like the way that the logo type is readable, playful, not very serious and just casual. It's just full of life. And you've shown that really well within the typography here. You've got like this really nice font, or it could be hand lettered even. I like it. It's organic. That's what we want. We don't want anything that looks corporate in this. I think you've done a great job. I'm going to give you an award for this one because I think it's fantastic. I think you've done a great job with this. Okay, and the last one of today with 77 upvotes. Built for Dogs is the new premium apparel brand. High quality dog accessories that will last a lifetime. I'm confused a little bit. Is this apparel for dogs, like clothing for dogs? Or is this clothing for humans inspired by dogs? First of all, love the logo. Really nice, playful. It shows the dog there in negative space. I love the way that you've got the collar in the negative there. All these shapes are super nice. You've done such a good job with it. I would like to see the actual logo type a bit bigger, just to see what it would be like. I love the way that the icon works. There we go. That's it there. This looks crazy. I like that a lot. I like the vertical composition. Obviously, I understand that you have to have the horizontal composition for such as this and such as this and other useful things. There's versions of logos that you use depending on the way that they're being shown or the way that their framing is, or like a t-shirt or everything else. This looks good. I think you've done a great job. A couple of issues with kerning in dogs though. I'll let you guys find that out in the comments. If you can spot the issues with kerning, let me know. Write it down below and I might tell you. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, then please press that red subscribe button. We've got loads more content coming onto the channel, new types of videos that are happening very soon. Very excited to be showing you it, so subscribe so you never miss out. Thanks for watching. Comment down below which one you think was the best. I personally think Built for Dogs is my personal favorite for today. I'll catch you in the next video. See you soon. Goodbye.